Before I continue discussing the markets, please take this moment now with helping me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click subscribe. Click this bell. Click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Next, click the thumbs up button every time you watch my videos. Okay, let's continue with the view of the markets. It's Tuesday, February 23rd, 3:26 p.m. New York time. Wow, what a lot of price action from yesterday and today. Before I get into this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a positive comment what you want me to discuss in the next videos. And I do have a PayPal account, so if you like what I'm doing, you can make a tip, a donation. That'd be a beautiful thing. Any dollar amount would be beautiful. Let's get started. We're looking at the cash equity indexes. On the weekly time frame, each candle is a week. Since today is Tuesday, the candle's not done yet, but a lot of price action. What is the cash index? The cash index trades from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. New York time. This is the SP 500 cash index, symbol Sierra Papa X-ray. Yeah, we are lower than last week. Lower high, lower low. And we touched that 3,800 big round number inside the midpoint of this prior consolidation. Remember what you see here. The trend is down. The current trend is lower. The NASDAQ 100, November Delta X-ray. The NASDAQ 100 index is also inside the S&P 500 index. I'm going to test you at the end of this video. Don't walk away. I got your IP address. Yeah, NASDAQ 100, lower low, lower high. Broke below this consolidation. Back inside that right now, 13,000. Momentum is down. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the good child of the indexes, look at that, made a higher high, staying above this consolidation. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is also in the S&P 500. Look at the Russell 2000, the momentum down, lower low, lower high. The Dow Transports, wow, also a new high for the year. Broke above this consolidation. The Dow Utilities, lower low, lower high, momentum's down, also inside the S&P 500 index. NASDAQ 100 is 100 stocks. The Dow Jones is 30 stocks. Some of the stocks in the Dow Jones are inside the NASDAQ 100. Some of the stocks here are also in the S&P 500. The point is, the Dow Jones index making a new high, the Dow Transports making a new high. That's not strong leadership. Mixed singles. Let's go on to the S&P 500 sectors. How many sectors are in the S&P 500? If you don't know, either you didn't pay attention, student, in the prior video, or you didn't watch the prior videos. You got a lot to catch up on. Let's start off with the biggest S&P 500 index. When I say the biggest, it's the heavily weighted average. X-ray Lima Kilo, it represents almost 21% of the S&P 500. You notice the trend down looks similar to the NASDAQ 100. X-ray Lima Victor makes up about almost 15% of the S&P 500. Momentum's down. X-ray Lima Foxtrot represents 13.7% of the S&P 500. It's a new high for the year. These are the financials. Wow, financials taking leadership for the year. X-ray Lima Yankee makes up nearly 10.2% of the S&P 500. Momentum's down. X-ray Lima Charlie makes up almost 10% of the S&P 500. It's in a consolidation there, but last week was the prior high. X-ray Lima India makes up 9.7% of the S&P 500, new high. X-ray Lima Papa makes up 6.7% of the S&P 500. Nope, it hasn't taken out the high of this year nor the high of last year. X-ray Lima Echo makes up 6% of the S&P 500. The momentum's up, broke out of consolidation, all-time high for this year, but it has not taken out the high for last year. Where's the high from last year? way up there. X-ray Lima Uniform makes up 2.8% of the S&P 500, and it's trending down. Momentum's down. Hasn't taken out the high of this year, nor the high of last year. X-ray Lima Romeo Echo makes up 2.7% of the S&P 500. It's in a consolidation. It hasn't taken out the high yet of this year, nor the high of last year. Hasn't taken out. X-ray Lima Bravo makes up 2.5% of the S&P 500. It's trending back up inside the consolidation. Hasn't taken out the high yet. Again, huge sector rotation. They're not leaving the stock market. Smart money is rotating. It's been doing that since last year, last month, this week. When I say they, some institutions, money managers are kind of slow. They're not A+ students. They might be B+, and they're just catching up with the A+ students. As an individual investor, what are you? A, B, D, C, F? Don't be getting late to the program. Watch my videos. You'll be ahead of the game. Okay. What do you see as leadership? XOF, XOI. Well, if you like those sectors, then look for the strongest stocks in those sectors. You don't need to trade the stock ETF if you don't want. You can look for the strongest stocks in those. But let's go on to the Faang stocks, what used to be high flyers, and what still are the heavily weighted stocks that trade the most. They are trade the most. Faang stocks, Foxtrot, Alpha, November, Golf. We're looking at Alpha, Papa, Lima. Apple, momentum's down. It's been off its high for several weeks now. Inside the range from last year. Mike, Sierra, Foxtrot, Tango. Microsoft, it's in a consolidation off its highs. Alpha, Mike, Zulu, November. Yep, trending down. Still hasn't taken out the high from last year. It's not the leadership. It's in a demand zone. See this green horizontal line? That's a demand zone. From there, it's touching it right now. Buyers stepped in and bought it and pushed it up. But the weekly candle's not done yet, so I can't say it's going to return to the high and mighty days. Foxtrot, Bravo, Facebook. It's in a consolidation, huge consolidation. It hasn't taken out the high this year nor last year. Yep. Golf, Oscar, Golf. All-time high was last week. It's trending down. Tango, Sierra, Lima, Alpha. Yep. Broke below this consolidation. The momentum's down, trading down. November, Victor, Delta, Alpha. Last week was the all-time high. Now it's trending down. November, Foxtrot, Lima, X-Ray. It's in a consolidation below the high. Takeaway is you have the Dow Jones Index I showed you. All-time highs, XOF sector all-time highs. And many of these FANG stocks off their all-time highs. That's not a healthy market. But again, there are leadership showing in other sectors. Let's go look at what we just spoke about, the equity, the S&P, the XOF, the financial stocks. These are some of the big financial stocks. X-Ray, Papa, sorry, X-Ray, Alpha, X-Ray, Papa. Again, I say again. X-Ray? No. Hello. I'm tired, sorry. Alpha, X-Ray, Papa, all-time high for the year. It took out, but it hasn't taken out the high for last year yet. Bravo, Alpha, Charlie. It took out the high this year and took out the high of last year. Outstanding. Momentum's to the upside. Charlie has not taken out the high of this year nor the high of last year. Golf, Sierra took out the high of this year. Juliet, Papa, Mike took out the high of this year. Momentum's to the upside. Mike, Echo, Tango took out the high of this year. Let's go to the other financials. And again, if you look at these financials before we switch over, most of them are doing very well. Very well, meaning they already broke the high of last year and they're breaking the high of this year, most of them. Outstanding. Let's look at the other group of financials. Mike, Sierra, all-time high, took out the high. Uniform, Sierra, Bravo, took out the high of this year. Whiskey, Foxtrot, Charlie. Wow, they took out the high of this year, the problem child. It also filled that gap. Bravo, Kilo, it's in a consolidation. You didn't even take out the high of this year. Not a winner. Sierra, Tango, Tango, also took out the high this year. See several problem children. PayPal. Nope, do not take out the high this year. Momentum's down. So there you go. You have a huge insight of what's happening in the market, what sectors are leading, which indexes are leading, which Faang stocks are doing good, the top 5, top 10 you just were shared. So if you like what I just mentioned, shared with you, make a donation to that PayPal link in the bottom of this video and click like. Thank you. If you like this market information I've shared and want to learn more with greater detail, step-by-step training, I have a Patreon page. I share trade ideas for earning monthly income. Below in the description box, click show more. Scroll down. This link here, click on it. Take you here to my Patreon page. Select the membership and join. Then you have access to unlock my posts.